My baby, my baby. I feel like whoever dies is going to break my heart. It's Karen. Welcome to my channel where my only hope today is to make you smile. We do things a little different here. It gets weird, it gets loud, but most of all we have a lot of fun. So please join our beautiful family by clicking on that subscribe button. It's red, in case you didn't know. I'm excited to shoot this video. I don't know what I was gonna say, but we are doing episode 14, I think. I don't know the numbers anymore. But pretty exciting episode, so let's get to it. We'll start with the intro, check, and then let's move on to the character development. Couple of little surprises here and there, little shockers. We're not starting well. First of all, let's talk about Dr. Kang. Throughout this episode, I had so many mixed emotions with her. First of all, starting with her disguise. As like that little pretty lady. She was so cute. She was so beautiful. I liked her. I liked seeing her dressed up and everything. So that was really nice. I was very confused with her this entire time. Like, I feel like she's been, I think she's confused herself. Being conflicted on whether to go and be free with $300 million, like holy crap, and go back to somebody who you promised to go back to, who you want them to go with you, but you know low-key that they're not gonna go with you. Two reasons: because they're in love with someone else that is not you, and they also need to go back to save their sister. So the chances of them leaving with you to another world, another country, and being happy with you are literally slim to none. But also, you leave, they die. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if Suho wasn't at risk of dying, she would have just taken the money and she would have gone. She would have been like, he doesn't even love me anyway. He's not gonna go with me. But now, being responsible for that death is probably something that was on her mind the entire episode. So the episode kind of ends with her like Jana. I think that's how I say her name, Hana. And she disappeared. I think she's gonna come back for Suho, personally. I don't know who else. I mean, right at the end of the preview, we saw a little bit of that on this episode, just because, again, she's just the most entertaining these past 2-3 episodes. Like, she is just on it. She's smart. She's noticing booby traps. She's noticing all these things. She is changing her character. She's, she's just morphing into so many different roles, so many different, and she's making us think. So I give her a 9. She was absolutely phenomenal. Next, Bun-ok. Let's just get to it. I know that's what you're thinking. You're like, Karen! No, that's not what you're thinking. But you're like, Karen, you've been on Bun-ok's side forever. You always said you side with her even if she does all these really shady things. How do you feel about her after this episode? I don't feel so great. She snitched on, first of all, she snitched on Dr. Kang and put everybody's life in danger, which sucks. Like, why would you do that? Everything is gang thing. And then she snitched on Jung. Why? I mean, that honestly, I'm not gonna fully blame her. She was caught. So it was either get hurt by this really scary guy or snitch to save her life. I would have snitched. But also it sucks. Like, I really felt bad for Jung because she's just gone through so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, she didn't, we'll touch on it when it's her turn, but I am really mad at Bun-ok in this episode. Like, I'm genuinely mad at her because she's causing so much havoc. Things were going great. So my rating for the first time in history for Bun-ok goes to a 4. I didn't feel any remorse for her this episode. She sucked. You guys know how hard it is for me to say that because I love her as a character and I'm always low-key rooting for her. Comrade Joe, was he losing it? When he was doing that episode, that part with Miss O, and he was like, Amoni. He didn't say Amoni, but I just wanted to show you that I know a little bit of Korean. Oma. Uma's mom. Amani is grandmother, I think. I don't know, one of the two. But he was thinking of Miss as the mom. Like, is that a thing, or were they just hallucinating? Either way, that was a cute moment. That's a little bit of what I saw of him. Nothing else really fully stuck out other than, what the hell's that? Other than him trying to, you know, figure out what's going on between, you know, the two superiors. Give him a 7 for just being there. But I want to stick to the main characters. Gang-moo. These are my middle fingers up to you. I still hate him. He obviously managed to convince Suho to not kill him, and that they need to stick together even though he keeps trying to betray him. I still don't trust that man. He is going to screw Suho over and over. He had a little bit of a soft moment where, you know, he realized Dr. Kang would possibly come back for love, and he was like, if she comes back, I might be inspired to come back. I might be inspired to change my actions, which is kind of cute because he obviously meant trying to be a better partner, I guess, to Anna, to the female agent. I'm pretty sure I'm screwing her name. So that was cute, but I still give him a 6 because I don't like it. It's personal. Suho, my boy. My heart aches for this man. Like, he just keeps getting betrayed and he's just holding on. He's getting betrayed by Gang-moo, but he has to move on. He is getting betrayed by his father, and now he's on the verge of getting betrayed by the doctor, and he doesn't know what to do. And there was just so many moments between him and Youngro where, you know, he's just trying to be so strong, and his sister, like, he's so conflicted with trying to keep his sister alive, and the fact that he's asked to bomb everybody, bomb himself. And that's such a scary and conflicting thought, because I bombed myself to keep my sister alive. There's no guarantee my sister's staying alive. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think that's what he's conflicted about. What is going on? He's not trying to stay alive for himself, or he's just like his sister. He's like, even if I do kill myself to save my sister, I don't know if you're gonna not kill my sister. And I feel like that's something that he's kind of conflicted with. And also, he bombs himself, he bombs Youngro and a bunch of other innocent people. So he's going through a lot, and him going to the church scene, that cute. We'll talk about the story development after. But I give him a 9 because he's still very tactical, he's still very smart, he's still very put together, and he's still very calculated. Youngro, my baby, my little chukunumununu. She is, that poor kid, man. She's going through it. She got exposed by Bun-ok. She got to talk to her dad to try to convince everybody, which is kind of good. But like, you can see she's in church all the time. She's just praying and she's stressed. And just that scene where these guys are all coming for her and all attacking her, and she couldn't really lie. Like, she understood all of it. And I don't know, that scene was really hard for me to watch, because I'm like, I just want to give her a hug. Like, she's never had a moment, you know, she's never had a moment of happiness, and she's already feeling all this guilt. And I think it sucks because, like, people seem to forget that she should have been out long ago. She had every opportunity to go out when those other students went out, but she stayed, you know. So, and she's the one who revealed to Suho who she was. So, like, she's been trying to save these guys the entire time, and they don't even understand. So it sucks for her. And we'll talk about it. I'm not gonna talk about it. And then the detective lady, she's been great. I give her, first of all, Youngro, I give her a 9 also, just because I feel really bad for her, and she's also been playing her character really well. Like, I really feel bad for her. And then the agent, I give her a 10. She has been killing it. She's been killing it with the disguises. She's been killing it with the execution. She's been playing all of the parts so well, and she's just been good. Like, she's been really entertaining. She's been a key part of all these, you know, episodes. So I absolutely love her for that. I absolutely respect all that she's doing. I didn't like her before, but I've come to like her, and the way she saved Dr. Kang and everything, that was very admirable for me. And I give her 10 so much because she's just she's becoming one of my favorite characters right towards the end, which is amazing. Who else? The NSPC, Namtae. I hate that guy, but he is so entertaining. I give him a 9 solely because he's my favorite villain. Like, he is so funny. Like, everything he does, when he gets stressed, he's so funny. When he's about to, like, when he's shouting at people, he's so stressed, he's so funny. And he's so adorable with his little, like, when he looks confused and his little eyes, he always looks confused. So I just give him a 10 solely because he's my favorite villain. He's a villain that I love. Like, I hate him for what he's doing, but I love him so much, and he plays these roles so well. I give him a good old 9.5 for that. And then his little lackey, that freaking snake, I don't know his name, but I hate him. I give him a 9 because I hate him. And he makes me hate him. So that's what I like about that. Not because in my liking for his character is a 4 or 2. But as an actor and like how good he is, I give him a 9 because he makes me hate him so much. And he's such a snake. What a weasel. And him and his wife thought she was there. We'll talk about the storyline. But he played his role really well. And he's slowly taken over. He came from all the way in the bottom and he's going all the way to the top. At the end of this episode, he's the guy. So I'm interested to see what he does in the next episode and how he rises to power. So yeah, move on to the storyline. Okay, so first of all, they Namtae plans to blow up the spies, and like I said, Dr. Kang's disguise is looking absolutely amazing. I just don't know why you need to blow them up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something that was like, just hold off. Just hold off. Like, you don't need to do all of this. Like, it's just beautiful scenes between Youngro and Suho. Honestly, were making me cry. I didn't cry, but I kind of teared up. Where Suho is just, where they had this moment where they were just like, you know, if I was just an ordinary person, like, what would I be doing? You know, and Suho, just seeing how hard his life has been because he didn't get to choose. And, you know, Youngro acknowledged that, like, you didn't get to choose your life, you know, you don't need to apologize. And her having gone a full 360 from going, you stupid communist, to like, I get it. You didn't choose your life. It was absolutely beautiful. And him saying, like, he just wishes, like, you know, he could be a singer because of his dad, like, listening about, like, all the sacrifice he's making is just for his family. And it was really hard. And then the line that was real kicker was like, when Youngro was like, if you sang at a cafe, I'd go to that cafe every single day. Okay. That got me, okay? That got me. That just had me in my emotion. That had me, to be honest. Like, she emphasized, she said, every single day. Got me so well. But it was just those moments, you know. I wish they kissed low-key, but they didn't. And then obviously there was the ongoing scam Dr. Kang was playing on that snake's wife and everything. And she signed it finally. Girl was feeling herself. She's like, yeah, I got a diamond necklace. Hello, let's go. And at that point, I was thinking, Dr. Kang she's taking this money and she's dipping, because I saw the Swiss bank thing and I was like, oh, she's going, she's out. Like, and I don't know. I just like that whole scene because she played it so well. Dr. Kang played it so well, and it just had me wondering at that time, to be honest. I don't know what I wrote that down, but that's what I was writing. I was like, is Dr. Kang stealing the money? Those were my thoughts at that moment. And then we found out, obviously, that she wanted to return. Like, she thought about it. You can see, like, this whole episode she's been thinking about leaving. She thought about it. She's like, okay, I'm going to return. And, you know, her knowing that Gang and the lady agent was trailing her the entire time and still saying like, I'm gonna be the bigger person was kind of cute. It was a nice little beautiful scene. And that's why I liked her at that point. And then obviously her cover was blown by freaking Bun-ok, and it ruined everything, and I'm now really scared for her, and I really want her to come out alive. Nobody has died. I mean, like, actually died by gunshot or anything like that, which I'm wondering if it's gonna happen in the next episode and who it's gonna be. Like, no key character has died, which is really worrying me, because I feel like whoever dies is going to break my heart. It's just gonna hurt me so much. It's like, I've never felt as much trauma as, for example, Penthouse. I was expecting something like Penthouse, if you guys watch Penthouse, where your favorite character is always dying. And your favorite character never wins. And so I was expecting something like that, and I just hold back every second feeling like it's gonna happen. One of these episodes where somebody I really don't want to die is gonna die, which I'm terrified of. But the final part kind of was that, you know, Nam Tae has kind of gotten arrested. He's going to jail, and I didn't expect that. That was a plot twist. Like, the moment that guy, you know, saw that, I wish she just hit it. But I wonder if she like Dr. Kang, ran out and left it open on purpose so that Nam Tae was also exposed, or not. But I'm kind of glad he got exposed, because if Dr. Kang was just gonna get exposed alone and like die and everything like that, and he just got away with it, I'd be really mad. But I'm also really scared for how the snake is gonna take reins and how he's gonna take over, because I feel like he's gonna be the most reckless. But his wife just lost him 300 million. So what the frick is gonna happen to him? Because he's thinking, I'm on top of the world, I just won. You know, I just won. Hey, I just won. He's thinking, I just won. I'm the king of the world. I'm gonna be the next president in line or whatever. What now? He's thinking he's unstoppable. Wait till he finds out his wife lost the money that he's supposed to send to the north. Wait till that happens. What's gonna happen? Because I feel like it's gonna be a big thing. But yeah, it was a really interesting episode. Obviously, the preview of, you know, Younger's dad saying, okay, we'll save all of you guys, and then in the call he goes, blow the dome up right away. That was like, what? Your daughter? Your last remaining daughter. You only had one, but your last remaining daughter, you're willing to blow it up. Like, I just want to see what's gonna happen. Looks like Suho's gonna leave Youngro. There's so much going on, but we'll all see it tomorrow. I don't want to list my expectations because I'm watching it tomorrow. I love you guys so much. Please tell me what your thoughts were, your favorite top 3 characters. I love you. Mwah. For you,